good afternoon. I hope that you're doing well. The desk is a bit chaotic today, but my whole room is a bit chaotic at the minute, so excuse that. I will sort it out tonight. Today hasn't really been going as planned, but it's fine. Nothing has really gone wrong, but I would have liked to do a lot of things. Those things don't happen. And it's, sometimes it's just one of those days. It's fine. I actually had a really good day. I've been having a really nice week. I will be in the lab tomorrow again, but I don't know what time I'll finish. So I don't really know how much time to draw, paint, and that kind of stuff I'll have tomorrow. So I want to do a little bit of drawing and painting today. But also, I want to put together some sketchbooks, or at least one sketchbook for myself. I really like binding my own sketchbooks, picking the paper and then making them to the size that I want, because the kind of sketchbook that I tend to prefer for not for a long-term sketchbook, but for a short-term sketchbook to just do some experiments in, or when I have an idea that I want to get out, is just an A5 sketchbook, a 30 to 40 page thing. And I like to bind those myself. So I stopped at the art store to pick up some paper, because the only paper that I had was watercolor paper and I wanted something thinner. So this is 160 GSM, which is precisely what I needed. And it's just a Canson mixed media sketchbook. I've never used these before actually, but it looked like precisely what I wanted. It was the right kind of texture of paper that I was looking for as well, so I think this will be nice to work on. It's a nice white as well, so if I ever want to scan anything that I draw on there, that'll be good. I tend to prefer cream paper for writing, but cream paper for drawing is a nice experience, but then I'm always worried that if I make something that I like, it's then a nightmare to scan and edit and stuff. So I do generally tend to prefer white paper for drawing. It's also I guess more color accurate in general if you're working with colors and stuff. So glad that I found that. I'll see if I can make it between today and tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll do that next week. I also have been making some progress with Babel finally. I feel like last week I read very little. Though, to be fair, I read 100 pages, but it was very spread out. I've read another 150 over the past couple of days. I'm really, really enjoying it. I've also gone back and I've tabbed. I don't normally tab books, but I've tabbed the pieces that I would like to copy over into my commonplace. This one is a very long one actually. It goes until here. The other ones are a bit shorter, but I wanted to tab them just so they would be a bit easier to find. There's another one there that I just underlined, and then also, because I'm reading a lot of this on public transport and stuff, I don't always have a pencil out with me. And also if I'm on a bus, I don't love underlining things because I'll draw very wonky lines. So what I do in those situations is I mark the page at the bottom, and then sometimes I will also fold it on the side. I don't know if I have an example now, but I'll also fold it on the side so I know where it is that I want to underline. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't done it today, but I did it yesterday. It's really subtle, you can't find it afterwards, so that's cool. And then once that moved. That was not supposed to happen, but once I have gone back and highlighted stuff or tabbed it or whatever, I will unfold the page, and that's all good. And that's easy to differentiate from my bookmarking folding of the page, because I do that at the top, so that's nice. But I am using a bookmark at the moment. Really, really enjoying it. I'm on book 3. It's really, I don't know, it's picked up. Not that it was slow at the beginning, but it really has picked up, and I'm having a very good time reading it. I don't think I'll finish it this week. It's a slow read, kind of a slower read, but maybe next week, I think. My cover has been delivered, so it's been delivered at my parents', so I'm going back tomorrow night, and I'll be there for the weekend as usual. So I'll fill it up at the weekend. I think I'm going to bring my pages with me just so I can kind of start putting things together. I don't think I've really written out a lot I added some entries, but like it's just some small things. But I prepared a lot of pages just by drawing the margins and stuff because I thought it'd be nice to start with a slightly full book. I didn't want to just put in like 3 pages. And also, I spent my morning frying my brain trying to figure out formatting for printing out longer things. I have a couple of articles that I would like to print out that are a bit longer. So I was trying to figure out how to, format them and stuff, but because I want like alternating margins and that stuff, it took a while, but I think we're there. Initially I was trying to, because I wrote it down in Notion and then I exported it from there, because I didn't want to be writing it in Procreate, but I initially was trying to overlay it over a grid, and I have like a nice grid that's the same color, same size as my pages, but it was going to be a nightmare. And also because this is mostly going to be for longer things, I think this will be written a little bit smaller than what it would have been if it had to fit the grid, and I'm fine with that. So that's just kind of what I was frying my brain with this morning, and kind of the reason why everything else didn't get done, but that's fine. I'll finish editing the video tonight, so I can export it and publish it tomorrow. I also want to do a little bit of drawing. I've just baked some banana bread muffins. I've been really on it since I've come back from lectures, but this morning, we also came back quite late yesterday night, and then I couldn't sleep, so I went to bed even later, and then this morning I had to have a little bit of a lie-in, so altogether, this morning didn't start off on like the most productive foot, which I would have liked it to, because today was like my least busy day. But it's fine, it's good. I also managed to sort out some notes in the end still, so that's pretty good. I did want to go and get them printed. I also wanted to go and get printed a whole bunch of pictures for index cards. As I said last week, I have new index cards, and I'd like to put some more together for the archive. I haven't got around to that. I need to go through like my saved photos and stuff that I want to add to that, but I'll do that probably just as a quiet weekend activity, and then I can get them printed next week. I can also just get more notes printed next week. It's just one of those things where it feels silly to go to the print shop to get one thing printed. So when I go, I try to get multiple things printed. So I would have gotten like the articles and the index cards and my notes, but it just didn't really work out to do it all together, so I didn't go. Started a painting earlier this week. I don't know where I'm at with the other portrait that I was working on, which is this one. I don't know what's going on there. I like it. It's not finished. I don't know what I want to do to finish it. So for now, I'm leaving it. I'll come back to it soon enough. I think I want to add some more detail to the background too, but I don't know. So for now, I started a new piece. I had this idea. I had a reference pose that I really liked. Trying out some, well, it's pretty much the same colors again, but I don't know. I wanted to try out the gray. I also took some really nice pictures of some irises the other day that I saw just in a garden that I wanted to draw. Irises are like my favorite flower, so I'm always happy to paint them. I don't know what color I want them to be, and I don't know how well defined I want them to be. So I need to do some tests in Procreate to see, at least color-wise, because I can always like start a bit looser and then go a bit more defined, but I do think I want them to be quite defined in details, because I always like to see the brush strokes when I'm painting flowers. But I don't know, I really like the pose. I also have another painting that I want to do of some hands. I found a hand reference that I really like and I would like to draw. So I'll get to a little bit of drawing now. I don't know if I want to draw or if I want to make the sketchbook first. But that'll kind of be the rest of my afternoon. I'm pretty on top of uni stuff, so that's good. And then if I get extra time tomorrow, I can do some extra work on that. And also, I am behind in the Hon, I will say that, but I'm gonna have a catch up over the weekend because I took a lot of pictures this week that I want to print out and put in there. So I kind of want to wait until I have those rather than doing it tonight without the pictures. I'd rather do like tomorrow night once I'm home and I can print out the pictures and stick them in, and that can be like my Friday night activity. So that's a little update for you. Nothing too interesting, nothing revolutionary. I am excited to see the cover and to start putting things in there. That'll be nice. And also that way I can maybe start trying to figure out how to transfer the old pages over. And that's it. Hopefully I get some more time to read. We have an interesting visit planned on Sunday, so I hope I can film that, but if I can, I'll try to get some nice footage for you. And that's about it. So I hope that you do well, and enjoy the rest of the video, I guess. There'll be a couple more days for you.